everyone, this is SoapSally. Tonight I'm taking a little sneak peek of ItsRubyCrafts server. RubyCraft had invited me to come visit their server earlier today. I didn't have time, I told them I would later. By the time I finally signed on, nobody was here. Needless to say, once I did get on here, I was extremely impressed. I'm not sure if this is a download map or if they really took the time to build all this, over the past month, I'd say, because about a month ago I was visiting ItsRubyCraft server and there was a couple of little houses and there was, pretty average normal building. And then I saw this one and I was like, wow. I kind of felt like mine was really sad and didn't want anybody else to see it after this. But I noticed that there were some things that is not normally found in a Leet server. That's what makes me think it could possibly maybe be a map download. Leet does not allow running water, and they do not allow lava. They don't allow rails. If you noticed in the center when I first spawned, there was a water coming down. As you'll also see throughout the server, it says right here 1.816 is allowed, but only for skins and block launcher. Now, which is kind of unusual because ItsRubyCraft is known for hacks. He doesn't necessarily bad hack. I always have said he was kind of a good hacker, meaning kind of like Robin Hood. Anyway, so with that being said, it's kind of a little odd that ItsRubyCraft doesn't want any hacking on his server. Over here, I found a bunch of just hanging in the air signs. I don't know why it flipped upside down there, but sorry about that. Things like selling an iron chest plate for $55, and just in a second I'll kind of go through them and kind of try to zoom in on some. Let's see, his chest plate was $55, iron helmet $50, and $45 for boots, and so on and so on and so on. I don't know if there was supposed to be more here and maybe it got griefed or if something happened. And then there's all these suspended chests in the air. Over here we have a little helicopter. I love the helicopters and airplanes people are doing. And you notice it has the roadway coming through, which one thing I've always wanted to do on my server was a railway. However, Leet, like I said, does not support using the rail system, so I hate that. But here, the roads look really good. They did a good job. So, and then I fell through a hole, which got me down on the bottom. I didn't even realize at the time that I was on the top in the air. And here I'll look up and you'll be able to see actually the whole area up there is built up into it's way up in the air. So, that's how I did my air PvP. I don't know what happened here. I guess I glitched out. So, sorry about that. But I guess I'm kind of looking up just to give an example of how high it is. Over here, I think this might have been the original area that maybe they were building, because when I signed on, like I said, there was maybe one or two houses on there, and I like how they did the lighting here. That's kind of cool. And I didn't really see any entrances hardly into the buildings and stuff. So I just real quick ran through and just kind of explored. I didn't want to stay on too long because nobody else was on the server. Bank, woo! Everybody likes a bank. Hey, nobody's on. Anyway, so like I said, when nobody else is on the server and I'm visiting, I don't really like to be by myself because if it gets griefed, see, there's more water. I love the running water deal. That's just so unfair. I want running water in my server. But like I was saying, sorry to go back and forth. If something happens, it gets griefed or whatever when I'm on there, then I feel like, obviously I'm going to be blamed. So I just kind of don't like being in somebody else's server by myself. That's happened recently on mine a few times. And I just have started letting new people sign on. For quite a while, it's been just a couple select people. Never had any problems with any griefing or any issues, no profanity, no nothing. And over the past couple weeks, I've let just about anybody come visit. And that way, they can kind of see what it's all about. If something happens, then I eliminate it back down to my couple of people and then start over again. Luckily, Leet has a feature to where you can roll back your map, which is where, say if I come and my server's been griefed, I can just take and roll it back an hour. Ran into a situation this week where Hexopic had built some stuff right before we signed off, and then about 30 minutes later, I was advised that the site had been griefed, and so I signed on, rolled it back an hour, and unfortunately it did away with everything that he had built, so he wasn't very happy with that. Hexapick also did my statues and stuff like that. iOS servers did a lot on mine. And I showed both of them this video and was just like, wow, wow, wow. I want some of this stuff. So, like I said, ItsRubyCraft, you did a great job. If you built this piece by piece, wow. If it's a map, still, wow, it looks great. Again, this is SoapSally coming at you with a review of ItsRubyCraft server. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and I hope Ruby doesn't mind that I showed it to everyone. Have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your day.